Is the guy that I'm with, is he a narcissist? One of those questions keep flooding in and people are wondering, how do I know? How can I define? How can I make sure? And real quick, if you're wondering that question, there is a couple resources. You can look up the DSM-5. You can look up and see the 9 diagnostic traits. I have several videos that are longer videos diving into what those traits actually are. My videos are labeled DSM-5, the 9 diagnostic traits or 9 traits of a narcissist. All of those can help you understand, even though we're not here to diagnose. There's 9 traits. People have to have at least 5 to be considered narcissistic and also have to exemplify those for a long period of time to be diagnosed even a narcissist. But on top of that, what I want you to see and understand this moment is if you're asking yourself, is the guy that I'm with a narcissist? It doesn't matter. Because part of it is you're looking for a label to be able to justify the abuse that's happening so that you know that you need to leave versus stay in a toxic relationship. Many of you that are asking, but how do I know if he's a narcissist or avoidant or ADHD or OCD or bipolar or borderline? At the end of the day, you can look at all the coping mechanisms. You can try to learn everything you want about the toxic guy that you're with, but at the end of the day, you're still getting abused by him. You're looking for a label, and the label still doesn't free you. Many times people are looking for the label to justify leaving because they don't have the guts. They don't have the confidence. They don't have the security to leave, which is understandable because you've been trauma bonded. You've been worked through like the mental rewiring process of like confusing you. He subconsciously programmed you to stay in a toxic relationship, left you stuck so that you don't leave no matter what. But when you're in a toxic relationship, it does not matter if the guy's a narcissist or not. What matters is the abuse that you're receiving, and what matters is the abuse that you're accepting. Because day in, day out, you're going to continue to have this abuse that happens in your life, pushing you down, making you shrink, making you get smaller and smaller and smaller. And as a result, you might start looking on social media wondering, is the guy that I'm with, is he a narcissist? Is he not a narcissist? Guess what? It doesn't matter. What matters is the abuse that you're currently allowing in your life, in your world, that's attacking your energy, that's attacking who you are. When you look at your relationship, how is he demonstrating love? How is he demonstrating respect? How is he demonstrating care? How is he demonstrating honesty, integrity, loyalty in the relationship? If you don't have a guy that's in your life that's honest, that's vulnerable, that's showing consistent growth and change, run, leave. Because you don't have a relationship. You don't even have a relationship that's built on anything, because if you don't have truth, you have nothing. If there's not truth as a baseline of him working on himself, of him working on the relationship, you have nothing. Now, many people look for the label as an excuse. Many people look for the label for a reason to understand their situation, which makes 100% sense. Like, if I understand that he's a narcissist, then I understand what I'm going through. The piece that you have to understand is all of that is cut through the fog very quickly when we start to look at what is this guy demonstrating versus what is he saying. If he's saying one thing, he's demonstrating another, he's a liar. If he's a liar, there's no relationship. You focus so much on his words because his words make you feel better. His words make you feel good inside. His words pump you up for just a moment before he tears you back down. But his actions don't follow suit. His actions haven't got him into therapy. His actions haven't started moving him forward. His actions haven't shown up being honest. His actions haven't lowered his aggression, his rage, his frustration whenever he gets triggered. His actions haven't demonstrated that he wants anything different. You need to wake up to the reality that this is why my wife originally left, because my actions were not different. My words were saying, I'm going to change. I'm going to get better. I'm going to do the things. I even got into therapy. And 5 months into therapy, she left because she didn't see a change in my life. There wasn't a difference that was actually happening. If you're with a guy who keeps telling you one thing but demonstrating the opposite, you're in an abusive relationship. So it doesn't matter, narcissist, ADHD, bipolar, borderline, psychopath, sociopath, who cares? What you're looking at is you're accepting abuse that keeps happening to you every single day, and you're looking for a label to justify leaving. Why don't we leave because he's being an asshole to you? Why don't we leave because he's being unfaithful to you? Why don't we leave because he's being abusive to you mentally, emotionally, or even physically? The label doesn't matter. The abuse that you're accepting matters. And the hard part is when you wake up to the reality that this is happening. The hard part is you wake up to the reality when this is happening and he's getting aggressive and beating you up mentally and emotionally and physically. This piece has to wake you up to the reality that this is currently happening and you are currently allowing it. And it's going to continue to happen over and over and over till you say no. He's not going to stop. He's not going to have a come to Jesus moment, just wake up and realize, because he's not willing to be honest. And if you see there's no honesty, there's no vulnerability, there's no consistent change, run. Because the label doesn't matter. The label doesn't matter. What matters is you investing in you to heal, to grow, to change, to develop, so that this guide no longer writes your history, but you actually declare your own legacy. You declare the direction that you actually want to go. The guy in your life doesn't care about you, and you can see that really quickly by what is demonstrated on a day-to-day basis. Stop looking for a label. The label doesn't matter. Start writing down the abuse that's currently happening. Start writing down the abuse that's currently happening to you, and understand that your awareness, your knowledge, your understanding of it, and your allowance of it is going to continue to have it happen over and over and over until you put a stop to it. If you're a woman that's trapped in a toxic relationship, mentally, emotionally, or physically, and you're not sure how to be able to move forward, this message is for you. The reality of you moving forward and healing you, whether you're in or out of the relationship, that's my goal, to provide clarity, confidence, and certainty, but also a step-by-step plan and a roadmap for your own healing. If this is you, where you are right now, and you're searching for this label, and you realize you don't need the label, you just need the clarity of that you're in an abusive, toxic relationship, then this is for you. Go to rawmotivations.com/breakthrough, or leave a comment down below with the word breakthrough, and I'll shoot you a link. Because I want to be able to show you and script out how this is possible for you to heal, whether you're still in it or whether you're out of it and he's still in your head. The piece that we have to have you understand is the toxic relationship doesn't need a label, but it does need truth in your life to see how he's currently affecting you and what is costing you on a day-to-day basis, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, all different aspects that are affecting you. If you're being affected by a toxic guy in your life today and you're looking for freedom, I can provide a step-by-step plan. If you want to learn more about that, go to rawmotivations.com/breakthrough, or drop a link down below, drop a comment down below, and I'll send you a link. Y'all have a blessed, wonderful day. We'll see y'all next time.